Oh, it's not good. Why is the camera like this? Oh, that's why. Why did that happen? My desk was tilted and it was untilted. Whoops. Whatever. Hello, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, as always, and today, I think... Oh. There we go. No, Mini's out right now, actually. It's actually quite bright for once, even though it's quite late here, just because of the time. But, oh dear. I was going to try and think of like a spiffy Max Payne line. But it's, you know, like, the sun was bearing down on me. So, I have to shield myself. Darken my eyes to the pain of the world. Oh, yeah. Okay, I actually can't wear these today. Because, A, it'd be hard to see, because it's dark, and B, these are actually prescription sunglasses, so I can't wear them while I'm streaming. But, no, Mini likes going out, especially this time of the year. It's warm all the time. It's brighter. I didn't say it was bright, I said it was brighter. It's different. But, yeah. So we're back with Max. So, last time we left, Max, he was like, okay, we've got to, you know, do character development and make the story go forward. So, he shaved his head. And in solidarity with my boy Max, I also have gone for the clean shave bag. Now, I don't exactly know how I managed to do this, but we did it. So, hey, if it works, it works. So we're keeping with it. And also, it helps emulate how warm it is in Brazil, because this is a warmer mask to wear. But, I don't know, you can kind of see me be more expressive. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get back into it. Here we are with Max. There he is. There's his beautiful head. Look at that. Look at that beautiful head. Why is it creepy? What's wrong with it? Yo, Jabba, come in and explain yourself. How am I the creeper here? I've worn it a few times, not as often. It's a bit more form-fitting. Basically, he just doesn't like the shape of my skull. Clearly. That's what this is about. Is it because you can see my eyes better? I mean, you can kind of see my eyes in the other one. It's just it's usually a little too dark. Here, you have to see the windows into the soul of Johnny Baghead. The strings wrapped around my head like serpents, tugging at my Adam's apple. Okay. I'm not good at doing like noir narration like Max. I can't help it. Couldn't grow a beard like Max. Straight up, I just don't think bagheads are able to do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a baghead out there with a massive beard, but I couldn't do it. Well, he complains about it, but he also complains about how bad he does at his job.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice.
Yeah, time to get out of there.
Below.
Just get out of there, Max.
I failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium, docks. I've been given enough chances to
Okay.
get this right. And
Turn it down a little
I've
bit.
blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
Aha. Got some pills though. I mean, Max, as you can see, fully admits, like, he's the fuck up here. And he just keeps doing the... Poor guy. So, what's going on? Oh. No. Bad shit's going on.
My body ached and my eyes burned. I needed something to straighten me out. Cops didn't seem too concerned with meeting their arrest quotas. Between me and Sao Paulo's finest, it'd be a miracle if the CS were still in business by the end of the day.
Oh, yep. It's all popping off down here. We commented on this when we did this last. It's still impressive, just the size of this area. Like, how far the buildings are off. Like, obviously, at a certain point, they must not actually be buildings. Maybe they're, like, low-res textures or just part of the skybox. But even, you know, running the game at, like, on a very big TV, it's really hard to tell. Still good. Alright, well, come on, Max. Not going in there. Oh. Done. So yeah, so last we left off, we actually finally found the kidnapped lady who the family were trying to negotiate with, and they just kidnapped 2 family members instead, and then just shot their original hostage just to spite Max. So yeah, he's doing a great job so far. I guess we're shooting these people. I don't know why. Max, why are we shooting these people? Oh! I guess that's why.
The place was swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time,
I gotta remember that
I
line.
might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna before somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
Bumbling into clusterfucks is like, should have been the subtitle for this game. Because it's all Max does. Okay, that's weird. I could have shot the police. They the little aiming reticle, it went red. You might not have been able to see that on stream, but it went red. Nice, surprising. Yeah, still a little framey. This is not my card doing this. This just, even on Xbox One, at least base Xbox One, this game still has frame rate issues.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long.
Oh.
I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started.
It's not out the window, but it's near the window.
Security work.
Hey, if it works, it works again. Oh, I kind of walked into that guy. Sorry. Not a lot. Oh, are we back in the gameplay now?
I'd heard about these raids. Rent-a-thugs in body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. Anyone was fair game, as I was about to find out.
Nope. Well, guess we're doing this now. Ah, okay, so these guys are real armored up. So yeah, I guess it's in line with Max. He's He's... Oh, that's a different gun. Oh. Oh, they got me. Oh. 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 Turn around, Max. Turn around. There we go. That was a little awkward. Got through it though, Max, didn't we, old boy? It's the important thing. Oh, that was weird. I don't know if you saw that when I was like looking over here. A bunch of the level like disappeared. It's so weird. Okay, like Max, you know, there was referenced when we were in the flashback level that he's, you know, not always been an upstanding citizen, even when he was a cop. It's just so weird. Though, as he mentions, like, these are, like, quote-unquote police.
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party?
So I forget what the whole deal is with these lot.
The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
Well, I think they're not even cops, technically. They're almost like just a militia that have been... I think is the case. Because there's like multiple cop groups. I mean, it is, you know... It's in line with a lot of the stories in Max Payne games that...
There was a danger of this starting to get too real.
There we go. Okay, oh yeah, I've got to be careful, because though Twitch does not seem to mind, I've had at least one... Oh, I'm not going that way. Had at least one YouTube VOD get taken down. Not taken down, sorry. I'm misspeaking. Sorry. I'm not 100% focused on... Well, they're ignoring me.
This wasn't such a good spot to enjoy the view.
Just... Like, come on. If you're not even going to hit us, we're not even going to... Oh, come on, get out. There we go. Oh, I got a lot of ammo for this gun. Makes sense, it's the one they're using right now, so... Is there a way out of this? Guess I'm just gonna have to hop over? Maybe not. Weird. What am I getting confused about here? There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. Ah, here we go. It is weird because if you look at little bits, if you take away like the setting and the presentation, like a lot of this is stuff that happened, you know, in previous Max Payne games, like a helicopter fight, a bit where the, you know, like the police are kind of your main enemy because you're fighting corrupt police officers, and Oh, here we go. Bumbling into another clusterfuck. Oh. Oh.
Great.
I just love it because he's
still
like
alive and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
just I like how he is, he's getting through this, he's killing hundreds of people, but he's still like not even that good at it. Like most of his stunts backfire, he keeps getting injured and shot. It's fun. I don't know why, but it's fun. Alright, okay, I gotta... Oh! Check this out. Oh, that went in the eye! Ah! Oh. Those slowdowns are still so amazing. Oh, we got another body to check.
I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention.
I'm trying to remember what the deal. I think like these coin them police, but I think they're more like just a militia that the police use or whatever. There's still a lot with the plot we don't know from what I remember that these guys are very key to. We'll say I think this one gets maybe a bit too complicated because there's so many different factions.
Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
Oh yeah, gotta highlight the text again. Oh, damn! Thought it was a golden gun for a sec. It's like, oh, there's a golden gun hidden. But, and like I'm trying to remember all the factions. Like there's the gang that were trying to kidnap the main family. There's this like paramilitary police force. There's another police force that we've only seen a little bit to, and that De Silva guy's with. And then there's that PMC group that like jumped in and was like trying to take the money that we were using for the hostage negotiation. It is a lot going on. Plus, there's also all the flashback scenes with the
I couldn't make much
mob
sense
family.
of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else. I had no option but to take the scenic route.
Alright. We got to
These charmers weren't
this.
there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
I mean, yeah, Max, that's fair enough. Got a good point there. Oh, weird. I lost my gun. Hello! Come on, tap. There we go. There we go. We'll go, Oh! Oh, that almost went bad. I guess... Oh no, there we go, got some ammo. We're gonna go classic, dual wield style for a bit. Oh! What the f... Something weird happened there. Let me see if I can replicate that. Yes! Oh, the camera goes weird there. Some really weird bug there. Oh! Trophy achievement. Maybe with the tone of this game, maybe you could have held off on those notifications. It's a little weird. To be popping that while I'm like shooting like paramilitary cops. Alright, well let's keep going going through. That's probably progress. Oh no, it's not. Ah, that's progress. See, there's a light.
Dead end in more ways than one. I needed to find a way out of there.
You.
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and get my
Shot the
bearings.
paramilitary.
Problem was,
Oh, nice.
some
10
other
points.
fine gentlemen had the same idea.
Nice. This will... Just reminding myself of all those fucking... Oh.
I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out.
Yep.
It was Sao Paulo's finest, and a busload of lucky winners they'd picked out earlier.
Shit. I just remind myself of all the fucking articles around Rockstar games where people were claiming you'd get points for like killing people in Grand Theft Auto. It's like, no you don't.
I decided
That's not how that game works.
I was lost, and they were going somewhere, and it was the closest I was going to get to a plan.
Look at him running in the background.
Where were they taking them? Did they have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or something more? When all you're left with is questions, I guess your only option is to go with your gut. And my gut was telling me that band of merry men would lead me to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received. What was going on here? They looked like the same paramilitaries
there we
from
go.
the stadium and office.
See, it's coming together.
Something felt wrong. In fact, everything felt wrong. Anytime those guys decided to join the party, you could be sure it wasn't going to end in a piñata and a slice of cake. What the fuck was this? The vigilantes doing an exchange with the death squad cops? Were they buying people? What the hell for? None of this made too much sense. These two were serious operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I'd better follow this bastard.
Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, oh god, okay, so... This is kind of a fucked up scene, I'll give you this warning.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him? Marcelo!
It's... That's... Yeah, they... And... Oof. I forgot that it's like, yeah, that's really brutal and they really show a lot.
Bastard.
Oh. This is a little weird. Cute. I feel like that's the only QTE we've had in the entire game. We're like 8 hours in, and they're just like, "Here, have a QTE." That's a shame. Shame they couldn't have made that bit playable. Yeah, that's a fucked up way to kill someone. Pardon my French. No, it feels like a game that would.
Marcelo,
They kind of
a
do.
legendary gang way of killing people.
these are no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso?
But yeah,
Foi americano.
consider like how long we've been going through this game, and now the actual like main
Americano. Você morre, porra.
is coming through.
Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
There we go, Max. Hide your big bald head. Whee! Sorry. I like the sliding bit there. But yeah, I do kind of remember this being a problem about this game. Like, for the first 6 to 8 hours, it's just you kind of just, Max going through shit, bumbling
After a couple
around.
of hours of lying and shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other.
You do
I
learn
was a
some of
wreck,
the earlier
and
stuff,
Giovanna, well,
what was
I
going
knew
on.
what she'd seen, no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That
I
kind
think
of
they
pain
passed
follows
out.
You around forever.
I think he is now.
Constant shadow of a
You're asking why
wasted
it's not
life.
getting her out. Yeah, I think they
Poor
passed
girl
out
had been
there.
through enough. We had to find a way out of there.
There we go.
Giovanna was calling Passos. I didn't know if this was a good place to hide or not. When half the local police force and a crew of paramilitary psychopaths want to send you upstairs, I reasoned the crowd was as good a place as any. At least when we got shot. Maybe some kind soul
yep.
would take a
There we
video
go. Gotta
and
take the
put it
shirt
on
off.
the internet.
Let's go. I just saw a couple looking at me.
All right,
Pasto said there's a good place to hide in the back.
just try to stay calm.
No.
Come on. You okay?
No. Max more has a complex of he's probably just like petrified another woman's gonna die in his watch, but no. You were you were on the money about who's in love with this woman early on.
Keep going.
Well, actually I can't remember.
That's a girl.
Yeah, but also she could be doing that just because of like seeing bodies die and shit like that. Because when it hits you. I'm trying to remember though. You might be right about about that. We might be done with this game today, actually. I'm trying to remember what's after this. He's took the shirt off. Okay, yeah, I think you're right about the...
Try to stay calm, alright? I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You're calling all these...
Better be shit.
calling all these...
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere, away from this shit.
I understand. I wanted that too, a long time ago.
What happened?
Just didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
It's a very tropey game, this one.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean.
I mean, Max Payne was always a bit tropey. I think this one's a bit too... a bit too tropey, but... But yeah, this is around the time when like all the big important stuff in the story starts to come up. Because there are a lot of levels in this game where there's like there isn't really any story happening. Like the one where you try and rescue the kidnapped lady from that dock place. There's like no story in that entire level.
Temos que achar a menina e o americano também. Tá bom. Ok, chefe.
Oh, how did they not see my big fucking white head there? All right.
Procura por todo lado. Vamos vasculhar.
Should we shoot these people?
Podemos deixar pedra sobre pedra.
Tá bom, chefe.
Come on. let's reload. Yeah, that's what we should have done. Why? I like how the subtitles are not subtitling a scream, and they're not saying like, "Oh, the action is a scream." It was just the word "screams," so it just looked like a character was saying "screams." Oh no! Oh, I shot his nose off. And I want to try and get a close kill again. Yo! Oh no!
Listen to me, it's gonna be okay. Just calm down, I said.
Calm down? Are you
Yeah, it is a bus graveyard.
They're going to kill us!
Giovanni, just wait there. I'll see you here
For
soon.
PMCs, they're terrible fucking shots.
If we stay here, we have to move.
Giovanni, get down!
Oh. Okay, so this is kind of spoilers for maybe something that's coming up. Oh. Oh. Oh, welcome, Hasso. Oh, that's an interesting username. Let me see if I can get this. Oh, has own. Nah, I'm not even gonna try. I was like, oh, it's Hasso. It's like, oh wait, no, it's not. Welcome. Gimpura. I like this bass. Hang on, I'm gonna crank this. Sorry. Got a bit distracted there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was fine, don't worry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Here, quick. Climb under here. And open the gate from the other side. Quick!
So yeah. We're coming up to it, but she knows what's going on a bit.
Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this.
Oh yeah. Guess what's gonna happen here? There we go. Oh, almost. I mean, it's the summertime, so just in general, it's warmer. So in that sense, you're completely right. But you know, it's a more form-fitting look I have on today. You know, in solidarity with Max, who shaved his head because, you know, it's a cliche. Oh, trophy for for something. Achievement. Ah, getting cover, Max. What are you doing? No. Oh, I like that, Clarice. Like that, Clarice. Admittedly, I did that encounter very badly, so. Oh, oh. So brutal, I love it. Sorry. Probably shouldn't say that. Oh. Oh no! Max, move, move! Oh no! Yeah, he is hot. I didn't have a shirt, unfortunately. I should go and put a vest on. I might just do that in a sec. I forgot he takes the shirt off.
I can't do this.
There we go. I need to find some better cover. Keep diving, Max. It's... Oh! Okay. Yeah, he has got kind of like a Walter White, like late 2000, you know, kind of 2000s era Bruce Willis. That's probably more what they're going for, is that kind of Bruce Willis-y action look that he had when he, you know, did stuff like Die Hard 4. Well, we got him.
Short of riding in on a parade float, we couldn't have made our arrival more obvious. We had to hide someplace out of the open.
Yeah, no. No shit, Max. You know what? Hang on. Okay. I've got to make this more appropriate. Give me a second. Let me do this. I'll be very quick. Gotta be quick. Oh. Alright, I'm coming back, people. Hang on. We gotta get this midlife crisis action hero look complete. There we go. Here we go. Oh, I'm back. Oh, now we're nice and cool. I just got to get more sweaty like Max and we'll be perfect. Yeah. I don't know how it works, but when you're a baghead you can change heads. It's kind of like getting a haircut, I think.
I needed to get to
I'm
my
not sure. It's
unhappy place.
I kind of black out and you wake up. And this is what it's what happens. Hang on, lady. I've got. There might be golden guns around here, lady. Gotta look for the golden guns. It's okay. Think. Don't think there's any guns.
I had to get this poor girl out of there.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh my
Sorry, Giovanna. No golden gun pieces. I looked. I tried.
What's going on?
Couldn't find
No,
it.
we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine.
Look at Max, such a fucking wreck. I love it.
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcelo
Still
thinking
ripped, though.
going in there by themselves?
Still got that
Guess their
Silver
plan
Fox
was
look.
no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail. Just check this. We need to get out of the open. A barely recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5 minutes.
Hey,
If we were lucky.
If you can lift me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
Man, you little faith, Max.
All right.
Oh, it's starting to get dark here. I wonder if you can tell.
Got it?
It's the first stream I'm doing with a day-night cycle.
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't.
Oh, I need to get... I still need to show you it.
Neither could I.
I need to show you what he looked like when they first revealed him, because he was not ripped. He was...
Well done.
They'd gone for the dad bod look. They'd gone for, like, the Johnny Baghead body type. Well, she's not that pregnant. Come on. She's not like... She's not like on third trimester or anything, is she? Yeah! Oh, it's so dumb. I love it. Oh, his legs are so... Yeah. I'm sorry. I know this game is a little disappointing. You know, in the ways it's different from Max Payne. That stuff is still just so fun.
What now? There's no way down!
Hold on.
Oh yeah, being pregnant makes you invincible. It's a good tactic.
Can you get through to that next room?
Sorry, I was just really enjoying that clip. That.
Yes, I think so.
See, I love those dumb
Maybe our best
moments.
bet.
Maybe
Go on,
people
I'll
moan
meet you
because they're
there.
very set piecey, but
Yeah,
they
don't
work
worry.
for this kind of
I'll find a
game.
way through. Just stay quiet and keep down.
And they do, you know, give you control. They make you aim. I don't know if you can technically fail if you just don't shoot anyone. I mean, I agree that as a Max Payne 1 and 2 sequel, it does falter in a lot of ways and doesn't really feel authentic. But I'll stand by the gameplay. I've talked to some people who just really don't like the gameplay changes, like mentioning that it's you know got the cover mechanics and the gun limits. Though I think that
There
it's
had
not
to be an easier way out of there than the way I came in.
not actually that different from how you would play old Max Payne games anyway, because you'd have to, you know, you just hide behind a wall and then duck in and out anyway. So the cover mechanic doesn't really change too much to me.
I was getting good at this.
Yeah, you press those buttons like a champ. And I don't really mind the gun limit, because some people I saw moan about it, but you know, it really helps with this chaotic, you know, bumbling through the story, just picking up whatever you can manage, constantly losing your guns. Plus, there's a lot more guns. It'd be really weird if it's like, oh yeah, you can carry every pistol on you. Like, it does give you this more chaotic, like, barely hanging on feeling. I wish there was more stuff like that. There's a few areas where they give you, like, environmental kills, but there's not enough. There should have been, like, a lot more of that. Oh. Ow. And the lighting here is really cool. Oh. No. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh my. See, I love what the Euphoria engine does to the dives, even though it like it'll fuck you over more often than not. That stuff is priceless. I'm sorry if I blew the mic out there. That was beautiful. Can't tell me otherwise. Yeah, go on, boss. Oh, that's not the Caliban. There we go. That was beautiful. You got a lot of that in the multiplayer as well. It's a shame I'm playing this on console, so I can't show that off. If I ever get like decent computer hardware in the future, we'll definitely have to do a multiplayer night. There we go. Oh. There's one. Ow! I bonked my head. There we go. Oh yeah, infinite pills. I could see that being fun. Yeah, we turned off auto aim. Auto aim makes, even on console, auto aim makes this game way too easy. Oh. Because with auto aim, you don't have to aim. You just press the left trigger, and then you're instantly, you know. Oh, I'm really lucky. I almost ran out of thing there. I guess they call it soft lock. It's not full auto aim.
Way to drop those stairs down.
Wait a second. I'm going to try
It works better though without it. Like there's the specific sections where you're protecting this lady specifically. Okay, I need to go and hunt for resources. Do they keep painkillers in a bus garage? I don't know. I'm fine with the sensitivity because one thing, you know, the way they treat the aiming in this, mainly when you're using controller, it's less of a thing if you're on mouse and keyboard. Which, hang on, see, look, I found a golden gun part. Okay. Come on, lady. I've got, you know, priorities here. Anything in here?
When it's you and a
there we
pregnant
go.
woman against an army of mercenaries, you take what you can get.
Oh, still need more though. I have a few. I've not got many, but I have picked up a few. Okay. I was looking. I was on the hunt for pills. That's not.
Let's get the hell away from here. Go on, it's okay. I'm right behind you.
It's not problematic or bad for Max to be constantly scouring for pills. Oh, let's watch some TV.
Go.
Yeah! Baseball Batman, boy!
As aventuras do Capitão Baseball Bat Boy.
Oh, nice.
204. Nosso herói idoso
Dubbed.
encontrou o esconderijo do Saci.
Dubs versus subs. We've got to have that debate. We've got to have it right now.
Como refém.
Do you prefer it dubbed or subbed? I'd say make a poll, but there's so little people. You don't need a poll. This is a nice touch. I think I missed a lot of these when I played this originally. I didn't know there was like a dubbed version. Yeah, golf club. Oh, I feel that. Oh, there we go. Oh, instant replay. Oh, very good. Oh, he's got bullet cam too. He's just like me. Oh, gross. Ugh. Quick kisses. Oh, no, he's into it. He's lying. He loves it. There we go.
With little hope that things
Oh, no.
will improve in the next 18 months.
A report by human rights organizations documents evidence that up to 200 residents have gone missing from Sao Paulo's low-income neighborhoods in the past 3 months. An issue which they say is being ignored by both police and city officials.
It's because we know they're responsible. Oh, nice.
Unforgettable place to stay.
Okay, we're done with that.
Must be losing it.
He's a player.
There's someone down there.
Who is it? Is it me? Oh, that doesn't make sense. I'm up here.
What should we do?
O Neves devia ter me escutado no estádio. Ninguém sabia que ele ia ser problema tão grande. Eu disse que a gente
Here,
devia
we'll,
ter matado ele no estádio,
we'll
né?
walk back and forth for a bit.
Tarde pra isso. O que a gente tá fazendo aqui? Isso é perda de tempo.
Oh, he's gonna come up.
Bom aqui, faça o seu trabalho. Não vamos sair daqui enquanto não
What's up with your aim, Max?
começa a tirar do ataque de 3. Eu tô te dando cobertura.
Oh, I guess I'm technically blind firing over this. There we go. Oh, nice. Shooting out the bus window. Yep.
Why are they doing this, Max? This is so fucked up.
Our day had started with us hiding in
Good
filth
question.
and got progressively worse.
I remember
My
though. I
luck
think
was
she's
running
lying. I
true
think
to
she knows
form.
why.
Or rather, I was running true to form.
Alright, down the stairs. Don't dive down the stairs because I found out you take damage. You do that. Even though it's really fun.
I can't look at these dead bodies anymore.
Just stop looking at them then. Haha! I just really love the tonal dissonance of this game. Like, it's, you know, very dark time for Max and everything. He keeps getting people killed and people dying around him. It's like, ooh, golden guns. It's fun. Alright, what else we got coming?
Should we wait here for Passos?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on.
How long we've got? Oh, not that long. All blurry.
Max,
Quiet.
you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Come on. Get a leg up.
Yeah, pregnant lady first.
You got it?
Oh, you know, women and children first. That's the
Open the door.
rule, isn't it?
Shh. Listen.
I will give this game credit because I think in some of the past games this was like escort mission stuff and it wasn't too bad. Oh. The base is coming back in. This is a weird reference, but when this comes in, this is the exact same key and rhythm as the song Payne from Cyberpunk 2077. I don't know if you've heard it. It's the we like to fuck. We like the pain. That one. It's the exact same rhythm and note. Oh! Oh, we do like the pain though. Yeah! Out the window! Oh, I'm sorry, this game's awesome. Still love it. Can't. Getting cover. I'm gonna have to do a remix. Remix. There we go. I need to look up the group, the music group that did all the music in this game, because they did do a really good job. Oh no. Yep. Maybe. We'll have to, like, use the best clips. But yeah, the thing I was going to say with the way the aiming works when you don't have the soft lock, your left trigger basically becomes your like precise aiming, because you can still, you know, shoot and aim without it, especially when you're not in cover. You still have a crosshair. Excuse me, sir. There we go. I still need to try and get more of those like close range kills. But they're actually really hard to get close to people and you know, not get killed. I was trying to get some of them earlier. So I think there's like a lot of unique animations. Lady, why'd you come up here? Anything in here? Oh dear. Oh dear. There we go. Max got a little stuck there for a second. Haha. Pills here. There we go. That's a gold gun. Hang on, let me find it. Let me see if any of them have that. I think that was a shotgun. Okay, they don't have it. I'll have to go look for that later. Oh no, here we go. Gold! Always believe in your soul! Gold gun! Ooh! Hang on. Checking out these donuts. Sorry, I got distracted there by the carbs.
Passos could have arrived already. We've got to get out of this place.
Acabou, esconde, esconde, sua putinha de merda!
Oh shit.
Dá condolência pra sua família!
Yeah, take your golden gun, Max. The dynamic music as well. I don't talk about it enough, but if you want to like get over with Johnny Baghead and just make music in your game dynamic and change the action, and you've sold me. You could make like the worst game ever.
No.
Let's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting.
I like that
You
line.
do this.
That's a good one.
All right, now listen to me.
I think when I meet my
Give me the
sisters
word. I want you
next.
slamming into gear, full on the gas. Drive us the hell
Yeah,
out.
you want to impress me with a video game, just make the
Drive
music
the
dynamic.
fucking thing straight and keep on going. Relax.
I think next time I'm with my sisters, I might say words drive or shoot,
Go.
sister. See what she says. I do like how when you do these sections, you don't need to reload. Your gun just magically doesn't need to reload anymore. Yeah!
Keep going.
You're driving a bus!
Foot on the gas.
Yeah! It's not that hard, just, you know, push. Oh, I can't. You're allowed to reload if you want.
Try to keep us straight.
Funny enough, like, big buses like this, they have, like, hard caps. But if you get rid of the limit...
Yeah, I see it.
Cuidado!
Keep your foot on the gas.
Oh, I can't control this.
Step on the gas. Do some slow-mo for a bit there. So yeah, so when you're in these sections, when you got free aim, if you hold the... Oh no, actually you don't, never mind.
Look, Passos!
Just drive.
That might have been a joke, yeah. But yeah, like, big vehicles like this, they accelerate really slow, but if they are uncapped, they actually can go really fast. Like, if you're on a long enough straightaway. Oh, it happened again! Oh no.
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
That's a handy piece of driving. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, come on, Max. Take your plaid pants with you.
Son of a bitch. Quick. Come on.
Is that the colour?
Giovanna, go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the Passos. Tell them to wait for me now. Go. Jump. Go.
Right, yep. Get your gold gun out. Oh yeah, I remember this bit. This is kind of a really cool bit. Oh no. Why can't I shoot at anyone? Oh dear. Okay, I gotta be a bit more careful there. If I remember right, you have to kind of just survive for a while. Also, you don't actually have to reload, look. They do this quite a bit. It's like, look. And that's not because it's a gold gun, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just this section. By the way, the frame rate drop in here, that's the game. That's just, even on Xbox One. I think it's because some Xbox One games don't have improved frame rate. Maybe if I was on Series X. Oh. But yeah, they're very sneaky. They just like to make infinite ammo sections, and you don't really notice. It's kind of funny because if I want to, I could still just reload. Anyway, even though it doesn't make any sense. Oh wow. Okay, we've got quite a bit to go. If that's part 2, there's more of this game to go than I thought. We might have to do 4. We might have to do 4 streams for this.
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Might as well just sit.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
Yep, just, drive away. That's fine. It'll be okay.
I can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you
here we
turned
go.
up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
I do like it because this game could have easily kind of gone down the white savior trope, and they're very much like, oh no, Max has no clue what he's doing, and is just making the situation worse, and he's been completely played.
Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy.
Oh, flashback. Oh no, music. Oh no, he's got his hair back. Okay, I'm gonna do this with the music. Just turn it down a bit. We're gonna keep talking. This is...
Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Oh yeah, so this is before... I forgot there was another flashback. We have to be careful with the music here.
Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
Well, he's just grown a beard and shaved his head. He's not really aged.
Some ways.
You can see it's a while ago. Like, look at Passo's hair length.
Drunk and tan, listening to house music. Most of them have
House music.
they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
Gotta, yeah. I think when they're talking, it's fine.
Give myself serious liver damage.
Big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the ale, I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again. Oh, Mikey. Even though we just met, I feel like we
They do a good job of making this guy very douchebag.
safe with you guys. Know that. Real safe.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
New York. The East Hamptons. Do you know it?
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
It's just down the road.
Whatever. Last time I was there, I got so wasted, I nearly shit myself. I didn't know you were married.
Oh.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. Not good. Bad. Real bad. But good.
God
because
damn it.
now I can get you laid. A lot. It is great to be single, hey?
I feel like they put this here just to kind of make you not be that sad that he got burnt in a fucking tire.
I mean, could you believe that shit?
Hey,
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe!
Yeah, go speak to Felipe.
Crazy crackhead, lay off the yayo, hey? Passos, walk with me. What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up. He's a good guy. Sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Cause life is good! Where's the truck?
It's coming. He's soon.
Passos. I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got to say I'm kind of with Max here. This would not be my scene. Probably wouldn't get this loaded though. Don't think that would make the experience more tolerable. There we go. Should be fine with the music. It's mainly if there's like dialogue going on, it didn't seem to get flagged on YouTube. It was just, funny enough, it was not music in cutscenes, it was music in gameplay, even if it was the same song. We should be okay though. Shame they couldn't have, you know, got original music written. Oh. Good job, Max. Oh, did something happen? Oh, what's the time? Is it midnight? I still don't know how I feel about the story kind of being told out of order. Some of it makes sense, but yeah, good job, Max. I like how this happened. Hello! That was so good! That was amazing! Oh, they must have set this up so it would go like that.
I couldn't turn my back on them for a second.
Oh, hey, we've got working mirror. Hey. Okay. So there's an enemy around here I've got to kill, and then I can where are they? Very odd. Check out all these rooms though. Haha.
The boat was well appointed.
Don't think I've ever heard that phrase, appointed, in that way. Yeah, I definitely still get like a very tech demo-y feel to a lot of these levels. You know, like this has got the vibe of, oh, you know, we want to show off the destruction tech and all that. Oh. There we go.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto.
Should be able to go back in a...
That sort of bullshit. Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Okay, well, let's do some tests here. Nice. I forgot, because I think we were in some earlier levels and there wasn't this. This engine just has built-in mirrors. Aged a little bit, because if you look, you can see it's like a low... It is low res, and I think the background has less in it. Yeah, if you look, if you look that way, you can see there's none of that detail there. Still impressive for the time, though, because this was around the time games just stopped.
This was where Marcelo was supposed to be sleeping. He'd barely come down to this deck. Passos had the name of the bar where I was drinking my life away. I should have put things together then, instead of waiting for De Silva to walk me through it real slow.
There you go. So that's supposed to be like a sign of how, like, off his face Max was. Like, they specifically came looking for him. So the whole story about them being in the academy together, you know, it was bullshit. Oh, not going in that one.
The room belonged to Passos, my partner in crime. Or maybe someone else's. The bed was made. I could only guess that Passos was upstairs in the thick of it, whatever it was.
Got anything else in here? No, okay. Thought there was like a photo in one of these rooms. Like around the desk. Guess not. Maybe it was this one? Anything here? Weird. I swore there was a prompt that said, like, examine photo. Let me just check the rooms one more time. Maybe it was that. It must have been that prompt. If I need a full guy, I'd pick Max. I mean, he already did it once. He's been the full guy like multiple times, and just managed to, like, you know, eke it out.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Just yeah, checking ammo, stuff like that. Haha. So yeah, so this is another reason why I think the gun limit works in this game, because there is such a big weapon variety. It would kind of be meaningless if you could, you know, take all the weapons with you. And also, I think it wasn't that justified in Max Payne 1 and 2. And it makes sense, like, you only need, like, one type of pistol.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
Yeah. Class, you know, he looks so diff now, he could just go and no one would know it's him. Maybe, yeah. Then again, I think, isn't that like a pretty common tactic that people use to evade the law, is just to grow their, like, facial hair long and change their hair, and it doesn't actually work out that well. I gotta say, it's probably the most nitpicky minor complaint ever, but there's a lot of these doors that you run into that you can't get through, and it makes a, like, wooden noise, even though it's not a wooden door.
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck.
Oh, I can turn this up now.
Was countered by the probability
there we
of
go.
running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
Kind of surprised after this event he wasn't... Oh, well, you'd say, oh, why is he not being fired after doing all this bullshit? But now you kind of pick up on the fact that, you know, they hired him knowing he was going to be a train wreck. It makes sense now why there's that early cutscene where the brother's blaming you and being like, oh, maybe you killed him. Oh.
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
There we go. Got a bit lost there.
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. Shut it down.
Shut it down. You gotta shut it down, Max. Yeah, turn the valve. That's how you shut it down.
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like
I could breathe
suntan oil,
easy now that the
stale
rain is gone.
margaritas, and greed.
I can see all obstacles in my way. Whoa! Sneaky.
Háblame, soldado. ¿Cómo estás?
¿Cómo estás? What does that mean? I've heard that before. ¿Cómo estás? Nope.
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
Yep. Big shower. No, nothing there. Oh!
While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, there is still some good dialogue in this. Some of it's very on the nose and kind of just dumb. Yeah. Oh, is that enough shots, Max? I think that's enough.
It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
There we go. Again, I get why some people don't like it just because of the difference and everything, but this game does do a really good job of just, there's so many different location types. I wonder if this is meant to be a throwback. If you remember, there's that level in, was it Max Payne 1 where you go into like a docked boat? So I wonder
like
if...
to think what was behind the door.
I wonder if that was intentional of like, hey, we want to do...
The ship was always stocked.
These levels that are like, kind of mini references to stuff from Max Payne. Alright, let's go for the door. Just for the record, like, you can see with the carnage that Max was still passed out for like
The guys up
a
ahead
good while
weren't
before he
dealing
got
with
woken up by it.
passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
Alright. Hello! Oh, that was a good one. I'm sorry, just those slowdowns, they're so brutal. It was like interesting but like very limited in how it worked in Max Payne 1. Because it was kind of gone into, like, for the time though, like impressive, and they really upped on it with just the like the gore. And
After I got out of New Jersey, things had flared up again between the Punchinellos and the DeMarcos. Didn't look like things would die down anytime soon. I was gonna have to stay away from the only place I'd ever known.
makes sense, you know, like the son of the main boss dying and people try and sweep in. It's cool, there's, you know, little details on that.
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
I missed the giant doors though. Sun's got like a little bit of kind of like an 80s like synthwave kind of feel to it. It's a good amount of variety in the music as well though. I don't know why I just really like running into the doors. Anything in there? Nope. This is a windowless bathroom. Sorry, a mirrorless. Window? Mirror? Ah. Ah. Alright, I got a bunch of loads of little rooms to check out.
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it.
That's good. I like that. There's a lot of little details here in the rooms as well. I've got to pay more attention. Of like they put a lot in. That's like the one thing you can say about Rockstar games.
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
Oh. Shows you how fucked up Max is at this point in the game. He's just like, fuck it. I'm just into the pills. There we go. We've killed 1,000 people at this point. Max. Jesus. I mean, it's still in line with the other games. That might count checkpoint reloads, so you could maybe count like a...
I'd be asking for trouble.
You'd be asking for trouble? That's actually not what I was going to say, Max.
It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
Oh, sorry, Max. I cut your line off there. Yeah, it's a little weird that it's like they could afford to make a window in one bathroom, and then you go into a lot of the other bathrooms, and there's just... Yeah, this room just doesn't have windows. Sorry, it doesn't have mirrors. Doesn't need them, apparently. This is kind of random. This also reminds me of Time Crisis Project Titan. The first level is on a boat that looks a lot like this. I do want to do a bunch of like light gun streams one day. Oh. Yeah. But I guess because this is a very common style of boat, the stereotypical yacht, fancy yacht. Whew. Lucky I got the pills there. The only thing, I wish the sprint was on a better button than A. Because it's a bit
I was
awkward.
On a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Hey, man, Rockstar still does like a really good job of just like making these areas big. I was gonna say it earlier, like one thing Rockstar does do really well is not like reusing a lot of assets, like making everything original, putting details in every level. Obviously, that has drawbacks because it makes their games take fucking ages to come out. Also, yeah, look at that. And in a lot of ways, it's kind of like that's a good thing to work on, but it's also maybe the wrong priority to not focus more on game design stuff, and that's kind of where modern Rockstar have faltered a bit. I'd say like Grand Theft Auto 4 probably is the game that suffers from it more, where there's like so much focus on world simulation, not simulation, world simulation, and all the interesting stuff of like you'll see garbage men come out certain times and things like that. And NPCs having so many different behaviors when weather changes and things like that. And then like most of the gameplay is just driving and like really simple, and there's not many like interesting things you do. They fix that with the DLC though, especially Battle Gay Tony. And I feel like this game was them also trying to fix that, because it's an action romp pretty much all the way through.
I had to save some valuables.
Though I will say they start off with a bombastic level, and then two bombastic levels, and then you do the hostage exchange one, and it's like you regress because you spend half that level just stumbling around injured. It's like, we already know how to move. Oh, I didn't see you. Oh, I didn't kill him. Maybe I should have ran here. Oh. Okay, we got through that. Nope, we didn't. No, we didn't. Oh. I think we've got to handle that a bit different. Oh, guess not this way. There we go. Oh, now I've got to be careful again. Used up all my health there. Oh, here we go.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Oh, we got... Ah! Where are you? There we go. I can't play the piano! There's enemies! Oh, I like that. He tried to take an extra shot on me. Here we go. No. It's just because you do it out of order. When he starts out, he's really bad at playing it, and then this is the midpoint, and then later on, he plays it okay. But we've seen that in the like mix-up order where he started out playing okay, and now he's playing like crap. But we've seen him play worse. Oh. Here we go. I think there's... Where are the enemies? Oh! I actually got that guy, despite the fact I fell over. I actually managed to kill him. Okay, let's be more careful this time. Gotta play the piano again, though.
And the band played on.
Oh, okay. I'm playing that section wrong. That's what I'm doing there. I've got to be way smarter about that. Also, I forgot to pick these up.
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
Let's try and be more careful about this. There we go. Oh no! Okay, I gotta... This is a tricky one. They've got this set up in a way. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting this game's got dynamic difficulty, because they've just given me a shit ton of painkillers now. It's like, yeah, you gotta keep dying, mate. We're just gonna... Okay, they're doing a lot of damage here. One of these enemies is like... a lot of ammo. There we go. Almost walked off the side there. Would have been fine. The back. There we go. We got him in the foot. Yeah. Oh, not a lot of ammo in this gun. What's better? Yeah, this is the better one. Yeah, because it's this gun they've got. Okay.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat.
Right, yeah. Cause I died a few times. Oh, look. Man, that's subtle. I'm surprised there's not There we go. Oh! Oh! Nice. That was secret. I thought that was like a story thing, but nope, they just golden gun piece. What gun is this that I keep finding ammo for?
I spotted Passos and Marcella. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Now,
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
I didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
So yeah, so it takes a while, but it does get, you know, into like the big conspiracy cover-up-y storyline.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Oh. Oh, that's why it's a shotgun. There we go.
you're drunk and you're being an idiot.
Thank you, Passo. Need that from you, don't I? Break the window a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. This has got like a very kind of 80s chill vibe to this. I like this song though. Chill beats to dive to. Chill beats to bumble my way through clusterfucks. Ow. Good job. Good job, me. Yeah. Ow, ow.
We can get across up top.
There we go. Check out Passo's. I don't know why the camera's just like, yo, check out his there, yeah. Oh no, they got me again.
There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
Oh yeah. Probably. Oh. Game's a bit framey here.
You still alive?
There we go.
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
I do think like the Max dialogue has gotten better the further we've got in the game, which is interesting. Because it's not very common that games are even like dialogue's even written in an order like that, from what I understand. Oh no, I think there was something in that room. Yeah! I like they're shooting at us anyway. Is that everyone? Yeah, I think we got them all. Oh no. Yeah, long for the ride. So I will mention that this game got added to like the Xbox One backwards compatibility like pretty recently. I think it was like around November. It was whenever like the big Xbox anniversary was. There we go. And it looks like they didn't really do any. So some games, when you play them on like base Xbox One,
help me adjust to being back on land.
will have some improvements to performance. Specifically, like Grand Theft Auto 4 has like a better overall average frames per second. No, it actually has a frame stuttering issue, so it kind of looks a little worse. I don't think they really did much for this. I think you might have to be playing on like series consoles to see massive improvements to this, which is a shame. Because, you know, it's running on a console that's more powerful than the 360.
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
But it's still got, like, performance issues. Straight up, we seem to have fixed it. My capture card was... Okay, I need to talk about this. I'm not a great tech person. I don't really know what I'm talking about at the end of the fucking day. But I don't quite get why the capture card possibly having heating problems would cause OBS's CPU usage to go up. What I was expecting to happen was just that the capture card's performance would get worse, but not that you would see the CPU of OBS get worse, because that results in the entire of OBS dropping frames, you know, when that happens. Like, the CPU just... in general. Okay. Claris has two theories. Theory number one. Maybe the card wasn't acting properly, including in face of your PC. The only thing... See, this is the thing. I don't know enough about tech to say. It almost comes off like, to compensate for it overheating, my computer it had to work harder to like pick up the image. But I don't think that's how that's supposed to work, is it? Like, I'm saying it and it sounds wrong. It's a collective problem of many tiny issues. Well, that's the weird thing, because I've not really changed anything with like the laptop. It was specifically the capture card. Because remember, okay, so I'll pause quickly. Ah, we missed a clue, I think. Oh, I didn't know that. You can move the camera when you paused. How did I miss that entire time? So I mean, it's a kind of a weird capture card the way I'm running it because so first off, it doesn't have its own power source, and it must have to piggyback off of OBS because the way this capture card works with OBS, I'll check this out. But yeah, so the way the way this capture card works with OBS is that like there's the own like kind of software you can use, but we found that capturing as like a generic video device actually wasn't the best. It was, you know, not optimized very well. And then there's what OBS has, where it detects the card specifically, and it has those built-in features where you pick your output resolution. Well, you know, you put in the resolution like, oh, this is what the card's running at, this is what the footage you're capturing at, and all those settings. So OBS itself must have to use is doing the work there to make the card capture. Card capture Sakura. Sorry, don't know why I said that. Ooh. Okay, so I think this is important. I get a feeling a lot of this stuff is important, but he doesn't necessarily comment on it, because I think this is supposed to be a briefing on that boat? Hang on. We'll see. Just making sure I've got everything. Oh! Ow! Whoops. There we go. Bonked the wall there. It's just, it's interesting, because I didn't think that the card, if it was overheating or it wasn't venting properly. That's probably more what it was, is it wasn't venting properly. Oh, do you know what? Maybe because the card wasn't venting properly, to cool it down, it was like offloading its process to OBS. So OBS was having to like pick up the like encoding horsepower. So that's why the CPU was spiking. Is that how technology works? I guess maybe. Yeah. This is Desert Eagle, so this is like a really good handgun. Check out this exhibit. Nice. Oh, check out these monitors. Well, we seem to be having less problems now. And mainly it's like the place I had the capture card, I didn't really have anywhere to put it, and it was kind of
concentrate. They're trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, good point, Max. Sorry. There we go. Oh, right in the gut.
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. There were some criticisms with this game that some of it, Oh no, it's the same one. Well, here's the thing. Now that I've fixed this issue with the capture card, I might not have that many issues with them now. It's just, I'm always a bit wary about messing with fins once I've got them fixed. So, if I can just make sure I've got a consistently decent setup that's not causing the capture card to have to like offload processing power to my computer, specifically to OBS, then we might be good.
Jesus Christ.
One sec. Who's pinning me? Yeah, it's messed up. So I had to make sure I didn't have any porn Discord bins.
This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Yeah.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smug.
Mate, I think actually someone would if they were a Wall Street guy. Don't tell anyone I said that though. Psst, shh, keep this between us. Even though I'm gonna upload the VOD. Just don't tell anyone, just don't watch it.
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. Probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
Yeah, what about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people.
Oh yeah, here's the important
Stroke
stuff.
of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, good point.
Let's take a drive, Max.
So
Want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
So this is the part of the game where
At the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did,
Yep.
I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
Probably handed him off to the paramilitary.
okay, to be fair, you're saying, oh, they explain it to us because they think we're dumb. That might be part of it, but I think it's more supposed to hammer home that Max is dumb, that he fell into this. Kind of how he kept falling into conspiracies, you know, like the big conspiracy he fell into in Max Payne 1, especially in 2. In 2, he's like the hugest sucker. So I think they're more trying to hammer home, you know, that he had to have this explained to him. And I think this cutscene and some of the stuff coming up as well, I have the theory that in the same way that he, you know, he was the fool guy, the American that was going to do this, that's essentially the reality as well. That the reality of that Max was a character that went through these romps, you could insert him into this story and use him as a tool, even though the story ultimately isn't about him. He's just there to fucking get caught up in the mess and kill a lot of people. That might be a stretch, but
Death squads.
a part of me thinks that might have been intentional.
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The Ufe.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
The Imperial Palace.
Okay, yeah, there is quite a bit of this game left.
People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Like, even this guy
Out what was going on
is
here.
using him
I didn't
in the
fancy
same way.
putting myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
I'm trying to think how long I want to stream today.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band. It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
Okay, so from what I understand...
It was the question I kept on asking.
Okay, so from what I understand of actual silencers don't really make as much of a difference as Hollywood and video games make you believe. Like, yeah, it will silence shots, but it will, like... It'll take a shot from going, like, the sound ringing out miles to it ringing out, like, half a mile or something. And something like this especially, I don't know if it would make any fucking difference. It's more about hiding the flash, I think.
To myself, how could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Yeah, see, so some of this dialogue here has that feeling of the reality of Rockstar bringing this character back and shoving him into this story that isn't really about him, and he's kind of just a tool for everyone else to do this story, is what the story is in the game. But a part of me also thinks, did they maybe add this kind of midway through when people kind of had a backlash to this setting and this look? It doesn't look like this is a story that's about Max Payne or why he's here and things like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do something real quick. I think if I go to the main menu, I'm hoping I'll be able to see how many levels are left. Because I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm going to power through and finish this tonight, because I think there's still a few hours left. And I don't want to do like a 4+ hour stream. There we go. We've got 4 left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 14. So this is a longer... Like, it's still split up into 3 parts. Okay, it says, this still begs the question, should they have done this story? Is this the best story? Yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll stop things here. Oh, hey, interesting. We got different, there's a lot of these title screens. Some that we didn't actually, see. Okay. But, yeah. So I think you could probably make this criticism of the first Max Payne. But I think the first Max Payne already... The start of the game, when you're kind of... Oh, you've been framed and this mob is coming after you. You have that, like, to latch onto, because it directly affects Max. And the stuff about his backstory with the drugs and all that. Killing his family. And then it's like, quite around the time of like part 3 in the story is when all the stuff of like, oh hey, there's this big conspiracy, this drug was like a military experiment, the PMC, and they're covering it up, and they, you're the fall guy and all this, and there's like a Illuminati and all that, and it comes like quite late. This game has that problem as well, where yes, admittedly, if you replay it, you actually see the little dots, and I've kind of been alluding to it, so I think maybe that's it. Obviously, a lot of it you kind of see coming, but I've also alluded to some of those bits that were to come up. I've seen myself on camera now, and this is a weird look for me. It would look better if I guess if I had the buckles and shit. Now I kind of just look like a deadbeat, unfortunately. It's fine. It's fine. Whereas this game, you're going all the way through it, seeing what Max is up to, and it's just like, yeah, he's in this weird job. He's looking after these rich assholes, and he's trying to rescue this kidnapped woman, and he keeps fucking up. And it's like, well, but what's this got to do with Max? Aside from when they first flash back, and they show that, oh, he got himself, like, run out of the country, so that's why he's doing this, and he's in such a, like, bitter state. So a lot of it's just about how he's coping with being in that state. But they could have done that and had a story that was more involving him. And now it's like, I think at this point is when the story does get good, because it's where that more Max Payne big conspiracy part comes in. But this is quite a bit into the game, and I think Max Payne 2 like paces it better, and I think Max Payne 1 even paces it a bit better than this. Like, it's still in line with, Max Payne games to do that kind of narrative. But yeah, it's all this stuff is about these other people. Like Clara says in chat, I don't know if I care about this family or I do think that it does do a lot of stuff of kind of saying like, hey, Max, you thought your life was bad here. The stuff in other countries is way more fucked up. And I think that's what they were going for. And I think in that regard, like, that stuff's interesting, though based on what I've looked up, there has been some criticisms that while they do accurately portray the brutality of that can be in these favelas and slums, and the big divide between the rich and the poor in these areas, apparently it's also not super authentic to the area. But first off, there's the fact that most of the acting is done by European Portuguese and not South American Brazil Portuguese, and then apparently some of the look is a bit more Rio and other stuff. You say it's aged well. But again, I think the stuff that's more aged badly is more the mini inaccuracies, but I do think more the commentary they're trying to make. And okay, well, I don't think they're trying to say everywhere outside the US is a hellhole, but I think considering what Max has gone through, I think they're more trying to say that Max looks at his life as being as bad as it is, and it could be much worse. Like, he's seeing the reality of a place, and a lot of that as well. Like, but I think you could have set a story that did that in the US, because you could have, I think there's probably parts of the US where that divide does exist. Maybe less so when this game was being made. That's a bit more specific. But I don't think they're trying to say the place is a hellhole outside of it. I think it's more just they're trying to, kind of how this game isn't really about Max, and he's kind of the cliche white guy that's part of the story. It's more just kind of saying like, well, look, Max, there's bigger problems than you, than the stuff you've gone through. Like, granted, he's gone through stuff. Like, maybe that's what they're trying to go for. Though, apparently, a lot of this narrative is cribbed from some movies. Now, I need to look up more of that, because at least the more broad stuff I've read up about this game, they don't mention those specific comparisons. But there's apparently one movie specifically that is basically what this story is. And if you had seen that movie before, it's very predictable where it was going. But yeah, I guess I'd say that probably the way it's aged is the fact that, yeah, there is some of these comparisons to the US in the game, but at the same time, it also, it led them to doing a lot of locales. Maybe if they could have made a story where they had a lot of locales, but not had the story focused just mainly on Sao Paulo. But you have to consider when this game was made. It came out in 2011? I think that's right. So, I always forget. Let me double check. Because it also got delayed a lot of times. This is quite an old game. I think so? Hang on, let me just double check. Okay, no, sorry. It came out 2012. So I was close, a year off. This game's 10 years old. So a year after Dark Souls 1. No, close. I got the year wrong. But same time period. Yeah, for sure. Which is a weird coincidence, because before then I was streaming a lot of PlayStation 2 stuff. And it was all kind of around the same time as well. No, we're going to shake it up. It's a little bit nostalgia for that, but also, a lot of the big streamers, it's just it's everything that's hot and new. And I want to highlight the weirdest stuff. I also think this is a specific audience that I'm trying to cater for, that's kind of a similar audience to who I am. There aren't many games that come out immediately that I want to watch other people play before I've played them myself. There's some that that I would be interested in as well, but I feel like most of the time it's well, I want to see this game for myself. I want to experience everything, and then maybe watch someone else go through with it. Usually it's oh, I'll look at this game if it's a game that I might not be interested in, but could be, or I need to get some impression of it. Yeah, I could see that with Elden Ring. There's so much to see; it could look different. There are some games that's the case, but and that matches with some of the streamers and content I watch. I tend to watch people who do variety, and they won't just play the new stuff. They'll play some new stuff, but they'll just play whatever they're into, and they'll go nostalgic and they'll go weird. And that's what I want to do. I want to cover the weird stuff. I want to cover the PlayStation 3 rail shooters, because it was a big thing on that console that no one really talks about. And I wanted to go through the Max Payne console ports as opposed to just looking at the PC ones, just to see how they were. And I think it's important to play this one to kind of see where Max Payne went, especially with Remedy making the remakes of 1 and 2 now. I can't remember if we mentioned it, but I looked up some stuff. I was under the impression that Remedy had no involvement in this game, but apparently they actually did, where they came in as consultants, basically, and looked through and kind of approved everything near the end, including the lead writer of 1 and 2, Sam Lake. But maybe, I don't know if they're just not credited properly or something. So they seem to be mostly into it, and they talked like pretty positively about it, so they must have liked it in some way. Like I would love. I need to look into it. I'd love if if Sam Lake's ever come out and said anything about like, does he consider this authentic and would he consider it canon or not? But you've got to be careful saying that stuff, because you say the wrong thing and you burn your you burn your bridges with certain companies. And considering Rockstar owns the IP, maybe you don't want to say like, yeah, I don't like what they do with Max Payne 3, and then you're not working on it anymore. So we'll see. But hey, so what's happening next? Well, yeah, we're gonna end the stream now. It's a bit of a shorter side, but that's fine. I wanted to do a little shorter one, and mainly with how many levels there left, and we just finished part 3, we probably have like 2 to 3 hours of content left, which is quite a lot to do in one stream. That's going to end up being like a 5-hour stream or something, and I don't really want to stream that long today. But we'll do some more Dark Souls next stream. That might be tomorrow, unless anything's going on with you, Clarice, that I need to worry about. But I'll try and get one in tomorrow. And I might try that fighting game stream that I've been thinking about. But I got to set up a few more things and see what that is. But yeah, next stream we'll jump back to Dark Souls. And the next stream for this will be the finale. We'll be done with this. And onto New Horizons. But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for taking part in my wardrobe change midstream. It was very good. Thank you, Jabba, for being freaked out by my different mask. I'm doing expressions for you. Maybe it's. You're gonna have to. Get him in chat. I'll talk to him later. I'll find out why he's so disapproval of my look, my sleek look. I might modify this mask at one point. You can't really see it on stream. There's actually like a lot more string, but it's all kind of at the back. Well, usually freaked out is not a sign of approval. That's usually not what people say when they're into something. People don't go, yeah, man, that's cool, it freaked me out. That's not how that goes. You know? But, yeah, so thank you for coming to the show. Hope you enjoyed the show that you came to, that I was in. I was the host, Johnny Baghead. Don't worry, the classic bag will be back, because there's some limits to this bag. Like, I've not been able to have a drink of water this whole stream, which is why I want to end early. 3.0, well, there's more work still to do on it, but it's coming along. It's not much work. I was estimating it like 75-80% done on that one, and yeah, I have to do a re-debut or something. But yeah, so thank you for coming to the show, and take care, and remember, wear a white vest and shave your head, and hang on. Let's end the stream how we started it. Hawaiian, yeah, and remember, kids, Hawaiian shirts. Yeah! Hang on.